Hey, quadratic students. Brandon Horn again. I'm here to do something a little more performance-based, if you get what I mean. Anyway, please turn your attention to the whiteboard up here. I'm going to be working up here. So I'm going to use the AC method for this problem. It's 2b to the second negative 11b plus 15. So AC method states 2 times 15. It's going to go up here, so it's going to be 30. And then the b part right here just goes immediately down here. So in my mind, I have to find what two numbers times themselves are going to be equal to 30, and when they're added equals to negative 11. Well, since these two are different, I know that my terms are going to have to be the same. They both have to be negative numbers.
How do we know that? I'm confused. I'm lost.
Well, a negative times a negative equals a positive. That's what we have to get. And then this, negative plus a negative is going to be a negative. So that's how we do that.
So they both can't be positive?
Exactly. They cannot be positive, and they just can't be positive.
So if it's a positive plus a positive, it's not
going to be positive, so you can't do that.
Okay.
We need a negative plus a negative equals a negative.
Okay.
So I'm just quickly thinking, like, what factors of 30 could possibly equal negative 11? Does any one of my students here that I've been working with all day, and they totally just didn't arrive? So over there.
Negative 15 and negative 2.
Negative 15 and negative 2.
Ooh, I like those. Those are good numbers.
Well, negative 15.
Can you put a negative 2 down there so I can visualize it?
Huh?
Can you put a negative 2 down there as well so I can just
Yeah.
visualize it? Visual learner over here.
Exactly. Well, negative 15 and negative 2, they both don't, when they add them together, they both don't equal negative 11. That's the only problem with that.
What do they equal?
They equal negative 17. So,
Oh, snap.
so we have to,
Oh, snap.
kind of start all over here. Okay, 30.
Dang it.
Negative 11. Well, 15 and 2.
Would be negative 6 and negative 5.
Negative 6 and negative 5. Very good, yes. So let's go. So let's try negative 6 and negative 5. Well, negative 6 times negative 5 is going to be equal to 30. And negative 6 plus a negative 5 does indeed equal negative 11. So thank you very much, Chris. He's been a big help today.
Nice job.
Right. Give him a little
Nice.
clap right there. Awesome. Okay. So for the AC method, we're just gonna forget about these right here. Rewrite the problem. Okay, so we're gonna start factoring these. Only V can go into 1. 2V can go into these. So 2V out here. And that's going to be V.
We got a question over here.
Yeah, sure.
Isn't that 2b squared?
Yeah.
So shouldn't the square come down with the 2b?
No, because we're dividing, because these two things cancel out, and we're only left with 1B. So if you think back to subtracting, so V2, there's an invisible 1 right here. So 2 minus 1 is going to be just V, and then it still stays up here. So that's
Are
how
you
it works.
saying this is like exponents?
Exactly.
Are you saying that math builds?
Exactly.
Whoa,
One skill builds on top of the other.
great.
Just like
That's so exciting.
exactly.
I get it. Can I try the next part?
Yeah, sure. Well, what would you like to do?
-6 divided by 2, that's 4. -4, and then the
That's
-4v.
3. Negative 3. Actually. You're gonna
But I thought you
if-
subtracted. I thought you subtracted them when they were on top of each other.
No, the constants right here, you actually do divide those. So, you know, you're just doing.
Why
the
is it not
exponents.
+3 then?
Because the -6 divided by 2 is gonna be -3.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Got it. What happened to the v?
The V's just comes right down
But
here.
-6v divided by 2v is not just -3v.
Well, these cancel.
Oh, I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. I get it. All
So
right.
you're just left with negative.
Show me the next part. Sorry.
Okay. So the only thing that goes into here is -5, or just 5, I mean. So we get 5 over here, and then it's V cancels out. V,
Isn't that a negative with that? Keep going. I'm sorry. I must have seen the wrong thing.
I've kind of run into a little bit of a roadblock because these two numbers should be the same. Oh, wait. Okay. I forgot that it was a -5. Okay. That's a -5 right there. So, it's going to be 5.
Mr. Brandon,
Yeah?
didn't you say something about when the 5v is negative? Something about like the greatest common factor? Something's ringing a bell. I don't really remember what it was, but it was
The
something.
greatest common factor of this would just be 5.
What do you guys think? Any disagreements up in here?
Because 15 divided by
But then wouldn't that
5.
be a negative v?
15 divided by 5 is
Negative, oh, okay. The greatest common factor has to be -5. We have to divide by -5.
And that's a 5, not a 15. I had a hard time.
Yeah,
at
so that's a
first.
-5 right there.
Oh,
And then,
okay.
So 15 divided by -5 is going to be -3. So that's what our problem is right there. Okay. So we're going to do 2v
Is that a C or is that a parentheses?
plus 5.
I think somebody has a question for you.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be 2v plus 1? You divide a negative by a negative, you divided -5 by -5, wouldn't that be 1?
He's saying when you do that 5v divided by 5, why is there 5 outside the parentheses? Why isn't it a 1 outside the parentheses?
Because we have to factor out the -5. So the -5 has to come out.
So you're saying it's... Oh.
Yeah, so
Oh.
actually this should be, let me rewrite this, so it should be 2v
Oh, good,
minus 5.
good catch. I see that. I get that.
And then v minus 3 over here.
You guys.
Okay.
Could we check this if we doubted ourselves?
Yeah, because we could actually go back and believe we would foil.
Oh, sweet. Could
can
you
foil.
foil this for me so I
Yeah,
could see
sure.
how they work backwards?
Sure, sure. So let's just say these two terms are like right next to each other. Foil is first out, enter last. And then, 2v times v is going to be 2v second. 2 times negative 3. 2v times negative 3 is going to be negative 6.
Oh.
And then,
I think you had one
V.
question.
yeah,
What was that?
Wouldn't that be 3B?
3V. Come to join the class?
No, I had a question for you. Plus 2. Were you in the middle of something?
Yeah. But you can
Okay.
join our class for a second.
yeah, we just,
Ooh, we have a new
Just-
student.
just,
Just sit right down and join the
or
party.
she,
Or not.
you can
Oh.
just walk off, that works too. See, that's what happens when, you don't have motivated students, so, it happens.
Okay.
Okay, so, anyway, getting back to the problem we were foiling, 2v times v is going to be 2v to the second, and then 2v times negative 3 is going to be 6v.
Okay.
And then we're going to foil this again, negative 5, it's just going to be times v, it's just going to be minus 5v, and then negative 5 times negative 3 is going to be plus 15. And then if we just add our like terms here, we get minus 11v
Like
plus
terms.
15.
What are like terms? Oh my goodness.
The like terms, and this is going to be v. We can't add this because it has the 2, the exponent 2. And these are just, they just have the variable of v. There's no 2 up here, so those are like terms. So we add negative 6 and negative 5 to get negative 11. And we get this right here, which is the same exact
Oh, I can't see
thing
it.
as our
Okay.
original equation.
Oh, they are
That's
the
how you go through that process. You foil and you get back to your original equation. And
Nice job with Scamand. What?
And this is Brandon Horn signing off. Thank you for being part of my lesson. You have a good day.